Hey there. The past couple of days, basically, a good chunk of the weekend, I was at the Kansas City, Missouri Company Terminal. The load that I brought from Utah, I dropped at the Kansas City Terminal. So I got there on, it was Friday afternoon, late in the afternoon. And so I was there all day Saturday, which was yesterday, and then good chunk of the day today, Sunday. There was another driver that picked the load up that I have now. He picked it up in Iowa, and then he had to take a break, and then so he got there this afternoon. I guess probably about around 2 o'clock or 2:15, something like that. And so then I was able to hook onto it, and so I made it down here to Clarksville, Arkansas, and I've been here for, I don't know, probably about an hour and a half. I have to, I can't deliver the load until after. It has to be midnight or after. And so right now, if I look at my GPS, it's 11:15, so I still got about 45 minutes to go. And so it'll be a drop and hook here. Once I drop and hook, then drive home. It's about 87 miles from here home, and then I'll be off work for the next several days. So when I came through Missouri, southern Missouri, on now it's called Interstate 49. It was used to just be Highway 71, somewhat south of Kansas City. For a good stretch, there was a pretty good thunderstorm going on, lots of rain. So of course I slow down when it gets like that. But there was a truck that that was coming from the other way, that was headed north, that actually got involved in in an accident with a four-wheeler. And so it had the lane, the northbound lanes of the interstate were completely blocked. So he was basically, the front of the truck was almost to the southbound side, and it was sitting perfectly crossways, kind of crossing the median, and then blocking. It was still upright, blocking the trailer was blocking the northbound lanes, and so there was a bunch of traffic backed up. And the emergency responders, I think, were pretty much already there, and they were kind of taking care of, to see if the people that were involved in the accident had any kind of injuries. But so it looked like it had done significant damage to at least the front. Even though the truck stayed upright, it looked like the front end of at least the hood and everything of the truck were missing. And the car that was involved in it was upright, and it looked like it had damage to the driver's side fender, front fender. So I'm not exactly sure. I'm no good at figuring out how accidents happen. There was this other truck, I think it was further south, then the rain quit, more towards Nevada, Missouri. There was this other truck that was on the northbound side, and all of the tires on the driver's side on the trailer were just completely missing, flat. How did that happen? Because I didn't see any debris anywhere. Maybe there was a cop that was already there. The truck had put out its warning triangles, and there was a cop that was behind it with his flashers going. So I don't know if he came up on it afterwards or what. But so how does that happen? How do you completely lose all of your tires on the trailer on one side, on the driver's side, all completely gone, and yet there was no debris on the roadway. I don't know. I don't know how that happens. I don't know if the guy was... I have had people pass me before where, a few times over the years where tires will be completely missing, but not on all four, not on two axles, one in front of the other. I've had them, because I can see where if you blow a tire, and typically what I do, if I blow a tire on the trailer or the truck, but either one, then what you have to do is just keep going, maybe at a slower rate, because you've got one tire that's blown. Go at a bit of a slower rate and get somewhere where they can replace the tire. But if you've got two tires that are blown, you shouldn't be driving. That's a little bit over the top. Then it's especially if it's on the same axle. Then it's time to call some kind of a tire repair service, and you just be parked on the side of the road and put out your emergency triangles and what have you, and wait for somebody to come. So I don't know how something like that would happen. I don't have a clue. But like I say, with accidents, I'm never any good at trying to figure out what happened. So I don't know. So anyway, from Clarksville, Arkansas, talk to you later.